Hello, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another demo. Some days I wake up and ask myself, what am I doing? Uh, and today is one of those days. So then we're gonna play Moose Diver. If you guys remember, we played Moose Miners a while back, and this is the same developer that made Moose Miners, but this seems like more of a first-person type thing, and like, let's see, what is this? E to switch what? You just switch to friends leaderboard. Okay, and then this is it's kind of weird. Like the moose is like off to the left of the center, and it moves like that. You need to open upgrade shop. So speed, section radius, sprint, consumables. Okay, lots of stuff there to upgrade. We got a horse with a snorkel that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's see. Let me settings. Music, go away. Let's see. Sound. Music, go away. All right, that's fine. All right. And then we're going to go into the water. And then I'm holding down left click. My inventory is now full. So I've now... Uh, what am I doing? Let's see. Inventory is full. Eat upgrade, diver upgrade, speed section, action capacity, coin capacity. Coin capacity. No, that doesn't work. So where do we have to put this? Okay. E to sell coins. Okay, so there. Okay, so now we've sold the coins to the horse. Now we go back to the upgrade shop. Now we go to the coin capacity. We'll upgrade so we can get more coins. And then back into the water. Now my inventory is full again. Now we'll sell those. Now we'll go over here. Inventory capacity. More. Yes, more. As long as it's going to continue to let me get... Okay, so basically, once you get far enough away from it, it disconnects you the hose, and then you're limited to how much you have on you. Okay, need to sell those coins. Let's see, coin capacity. Oh, that's gonna cost me $50 now. I don't have that much $50. Action capacity for sprint. Consumables, we can buy keys, oxygen generators. Okay, so we are just doing stuff here then. Um, so let's go with oxygen capacity, fill rate, and then oxygen capacity again. Okay, so that should give us a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out here a little ways. There's my O2 going down. So what happens when I run out of O2? Oxygen is low, what happens? You ran out of oxygen and lost your coins. Okay. Okay, so don't want to lose the oxygen. I was wondering if there's some way to... Got a nice little fish in the water with us. Inventory's full. Back up here we go. Sell those. Some more coins. Maybe put some points into the section radius. Doesn't seem to jump very well. Right, so those will go there. So let's go talk to this guy again. Now we should be able to do more coin capacity. We'll go ahead and upgrade that. Section radius. And then we'll do section power. Okay, back into the water. A little bit better. I wonder if at some point, if you get far enough away, because that's gonna be the trick, is trying to get far enough away that you can actually do enough things to be able to do stuff. Right, inventory's full, and then to be able to have enough oxygen to not get murderized. Okay, and this is just a demo. It is available on Steam. I saw some other stuff, and then I was like, oh, okay. Went and looked at it, and I was like, okay. And then the demo told me that it was there was a demo now, so we went ahead, downloaded it, and check it out. So we need to probably just get as many coins as we can, as I think the more coins we have, the ability to hold the less times we're gonna have to run back and forth. Let's see, coin capacity. So we got the coin capacity up a little bit. I'm hoping Barky Barky's diving gear and stuff. At least they're really not taking themselves too seriously, right? And that's really a big problem with a lot of things is people take themselves way too seriously, and they just they forget that the game is supposed to be about fun. It's a game. We're supposed to be having fun, not, you know, causing ourselves hate and discontent and, being, making your life more difficult. That you're supposed to be having fun and having a good time, and sometimes people forget that. And then let me see if I can get. Okay, so if I get back to the shallows, I stop using oxygen. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and get these sold. I wonder how far out this thing actually goes. Um, I'm gonna do a couple more of these. And what I'll end up doing is probably taking a break for a little bit and trying to get a little bit further in and get some money, so that we can actually do some craziness. All right, so there's 140s. We get those back up onto here. It's so slow. Oh, it's so slow. All right, let's see what we can buy. We can get a sprint, coin capacity, consumables. Common treasure chest not available in the demo. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so there'll be treasure chests that we can open later. Portable oxygen generator that can be placed up to 120. Okay. Jet stream of base allowing you to send coins and travel back and forth to speeds of 20. Okay, so basically it allows me to put these things down, so that I can travel further and further from the base. Because I think what will end up happening is these things are probably not going to be respawning. And if the coins don't respawn, we're going to eventually run into a problem where uh, you're going to have to be able to travel away from the base to be able to send stuff, to be able to get things. So these guys should be able to get back. Yeah, I know my oxygen's low. It's fine. All right. So, like I said, I just kind of wanted to poke my head in and look at it. Let me go get some money, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right. I have a little bit of money in here. I've done a little bit for upgrades. We've, a few things. I'm gonna go ahead and buy an oxygen generator. We're gonna go ahead and buy that. So that shows me that I have the one of those. And then I'm gonna go to my diver updates here, and then I'm gonna go to sprint. I'm just gonna max this out as put some points into this. Put some points into this. So that way we should have, only now we have a motor attached to my butt. All right. And then if I go out here, so the motor will drive me out here. So that should give me the ability to come out here and basically come out here to a little bit deeper water. So my battery's at 90%. My oxygen's getting low. Get all these guys here. Alright, so my inventory's full. So if I hit F and place this here. Okay, so it basically connects me to it. Either open the oxygen generator, send coins. Okay. So we should be able to just do this. Ooh, oh, we get different colored coins now. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, okay. I am still kind of. I'm still kind of torn. So far with the demo, like with Moose Miners being such a incremental game, and being able to automate so much more of it, it would be nice to see some of that. So we'll just send the coins. So now what I'm going to end up having to do is probably send a lot of these back. And now it would be the question of whether or not the coins that we have, if those are worth more. Okay, so and then that up there shows me. All right, so inventory is 850. So 39. Okay, so I think these are. So if I send one back, one of those. So we're at 6988. So the silver ones are worth 5 then. Okay, so that makes it a lot easier to get a lot more money. Because if you're getting out this far, and then it's basically going from $1 to 5. So let me run my battery down a little bit here. Okay, so as soon as I get back, the battery basically resets. So okay, game. I see what you're doing here. So we have 9,000. So then the question is what happens if I go back and buy an even bigger one? All right, so if we send these back, send coins, travel to base. Then we just, okay, so we travel a little bit faster than coins do. Okay. And then, so those are all done. So oxygen generators. So the next one is 10,000, which we do have one to do. Okay, so this one can be up to 2,048. It's 10,000. What can I do that? I have $13,000. That doesn't make that. Uh, so it doesn't. It's not letting me do it. Okay. All right. So suction radius, max for the demo, suction power, oxygen capacity. All right. So we got the now. Okay. So then you just get that. All right, game. All right. I see what you're doing here. Okay. So then if we go out here. Oh, and then there's the edge of the demo. Okay, makes sense. All right, game. I'm feeling it. I kind of see it. I still like. It's gonna get a little bit uh tedious to go pick up all of the stuff by yourself. I think like trying to pick up all the coins and bring them back and do it and by yourself. I'm sure eventually you'll be able to get quite a bit of a space open. And I'm sure once you get more, more space and more stuff like that, you can get, and then with the things to get further and further out. So I'm thinking it probably isn't going to allow me to put or buy the other ones just because of the demo limitations, which is not necessarily a bad thing. All right, send coins for that. So ideally, what we'd want to do is basically put the send coins. All right, so basically it's just doing that. Now, obviously, chests are not available in the demo. So yeah, so it's just a demo for right now. Not necessarily bad, not necessarily good. I kind of an idea of what was going on. Like I said, I'm more of especially when we're dealing with use or things for like an incremental game, and I don't know if this was actually labeled as an incremental game. Let me go look and see what the Steam page says. Let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, so it actually says you're a moose on a diving adventure. Swim to the ocean and vacuum coins to the seabed. Sell your coins and earn money to upgrade your new gear. Swim deeper, find more valuable coins, and don't forget to keep an eye on your oxygen level. So at no point, see, does it say it's an incremental single player demo game? Steam leaderboards, view discussions. So nowhere does it say. Well, it's obviously incremental because obviously there's upgrades and stuff like that. So we'll buy another. We'll buy another one of these things, and then so that one went off that way. I'm going to go out this way. I want to go basically out as far as I can, and I want to see if it like yells at me that it can't place the. There's another chest there. It's another chest. So they're still blue. So we may be able to put all the way out at the edge of the demo here. Almost. Okay, so yeah, so we can pretty much go all the way to the edge of the demo. And then these little mounds have lots of coins in them. So we'll do that, send coins. So at this rate, we'll get a lot of the stuff kind of added for the or we'll get pretty much most of the stuff maxed out for the demo. At least the stuff that's available for us to do. Uh, Obviously, we're gonna be able to pull a lot of coins. So we'll send those. All right, I'm going to basically clear this area out for a little bit. Now that I'm out here with my oxygen generator, and then I'll be able to go back, and then we're gonna basically max out everything, and then see where that gets us. We'll talk to y'all in a few. All right. So I got a little bit of the area. Obviously, we have picked up a lot of the stuff here. Right beyond the demo, though, it sees you start to turn. Uh, so you cannot pick up that tier in the demo, and then if you try to go past past the edge, it just dumps you back inside. So we're at 107,000 dollaroos. We're gonna go ahead and send those coins. Then we'll go travel to base, and then I'm just gonna do this and pick up some coins on the way and take another uh, load in with us. Go ahead and sell that to the old horse over here. All right, so we got that guy. We'll sell those, yeah. So basically, it's 100 or 42,000 every one of those that we do. And then, so we'll go in here, we'll go into diver upgrades. So we'll go ahead and get our speed as max for the demo, suction power, max for the demo, oxygen capacity, max for the demo, oxygen fill rate, max for the demo, coin capacity, max for the demo, our sprint maxed out, and then our sprint motor duration all maxed out. Only thing we can have left to do would be to buy the oxygen generators, but it won't let me buy those because I think that it's just too far for the demo. But basically, this first tier basically tells us we can go to 1,024 meters, and then the last one here is 8,000 meters. And I'm sure we could probably daisy chain those quite a bit. Well, no, actually you can't because that's from here. And I think each one of those basically links you back to the location here. So if I go, we're going to buy another one of those. And we're going to go off at an angle this direction. We're going to go off in the, because it should probably be a square. Yeah, so you can see a square right there. So I'm going to go basically out as far as I can to the very corner and see what happens if we go too far to place this thing. Or if we can just place it at the very, very distant. Because technically this is the furthest we can get from the starting point there. All right, so we can place it there. So just completely maxed out now. Then obviously we hold 1,100 of those now. So we're gonna go from 38,000 to slightly more. Let's see, send those coins. And we're far enough out here that it's taking forever for them to get the coins back there. So it'll be interesting to see once we get further into the game and kind of how it goes, especially with more upgrades. Because I'm sure there'll be lots more upgrades. Yeah, so it's about 5,000 per run there, but we're so far out that we have several of them all being sent back at the same time. Um, so at this point, we're kind of and you can pick it up and just move it. Oh, that doesn't seem fair. Okay, so you don't even need to pick up other ones. You can just have one, go pick it up and carry it around, and then just drop it in different locations. So, but it's not like I have anything else to spend money on right now. So, being basically completely maxed out for the demo, I'm pretty sure it is a lot. So we'll go ahead and head back here real quick. So this is, like I said, the way distances works. That corner is pretty much as far away from the base as we can get, and it will let us put it there. So we'll go ahead and get back to the base here. It takes forever for those things to get back here. All right, let me get these sold. All right, so those are sold. Oh Jesus, they call me Little Roo. Is that freaking way too much money? I'm only at 201,000, so I don't know what number I'm actually there. So, and then that's the company value. So I'm assuming at that point that means because the demo's only been out for a day. So I'm gonna go get some more money. I'm gonna see if I can get see where I'm on in the top. There's no way I'm gonna beat the first guy there. I'm pretty sure there's some shenanigans going on there. There's that's either a dev that's had access to the game or somebody that's figured out how to get past um, the entry area here, or it is somebody that's just edited something to get extra points. So it's possible it's just a dev or somebody has access to the full game. And if that's the case, I don't know if you want to have them being able to be on the leaderboards, but it's just a silly little demo. So we'll just do this. We'll send some of these back here real quick. Like I said, I'm just trying to get a little bit higher on the old list there. If I know for a fact I'm up in on the top of it, then I'm happy. So I'm gonna do that for a little bit, and then I'll be back when I'm happier with my progress. Talk to y'all in a minute. All right, so we should be just over 500,000. We'll travel back to the base. We'll pick up some more on the way. So we should be just over 500,000 by the time we get there. Oh yeah, we about 510. We're moving up there fairly quickly. Go ahead and sell these to the old snorkeling horse here. So we're at 519. So it says right now that I am number 3. So but at this point we're number 3. I'm okay with that. I don't think I'm gonna get to 23 million. That seems like a bit much. So we will call it good here. Uh, and then kind of go from there. I don't know what these. It's like switched. Oh, look at nobody else is there. So we're good there. And then we're gonna call the demo done for now. I'll just kind of keep an eye on this one. Once it actually releases or there's more to it, we'll be back. But as of right now, other than me just picking up every coin on the entire map to prove a point, I think we're done. So as always, if y'all have a question, a comment, a concern, you can leave that down below. If you have uh, feel a need to like the video, you can do that. There'll be a link for the down in the description to go get the demo yourself. And then if you're not subscribed and you would like to be, there's a button for that too. You guys be safe. We'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.